she's a 10, but her primary source of income is selling feet pics online.
10.
She's still a 10.
How much money is she making?
She's making
Am I going to be a sugar baby?
$4,000 a month after tax.
Wow.
So she's like comfortable
And
selling her toes.
it's just her feet.
Just feet.
Just her feet, but she's starting to get offers for more and
She's
more
like
risque
flowing
content.
into you. She's like,
But that's what I mean,
"Babe,
it's-
like, I'm not gonna do it.
It's
but
like it starts off with toes, and then it's like, oh, the whole foot, and now it's like he wants to see my calf as well. Now we're like full leg, and then all of a sudden,
some Victorian porn.
yeah, exactly, just like raising the skirt to reveal the ankle. And it's like hot dog.
Yeah, exactly.
That's basically what we've done with like foot fetishes. That was the OG foot fetish, was Victorians back in the day just being like, I bet you'll like to see
Foot
this.
fetish is a mad one, isn't it?
It's a strange one because everybody's got feet and you see them quite regularly.
Yeah, it must be amazing.
Yeah, but everybody's got everything. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
No, but if your fetish is like, I can't say that. I can't say that either. If your fetish is something that's external, like, I don't know, you want to get like slapped or like punched or something, you don't have access to that all the time.
on a daily basis, yeah.
But like
Yeah.
in your day-to-day life, you probably will see some toes. Unless it's like winter months, I think in like hot months you'll see feet, right?
That is true.
Which seems
Potentially.
But I've got a face fetish. So every day, bruv, I'm walking around like, oh my god,
Oh my God.
she's so pretty.
that's.
She's so pretty.
I don't think you can count it as a fetish if you just think that faces are nice. That's just not a fetish.
I think the reason why feet is a thing isn't it because like the part of the brain that's like the sexual part and the part of the brain that's associated with feet are like next to each other. So sometimes the
Is that
the
real?
part? I think part of the brain that's associated with feet, your feet cortex.
Yeah, you got the prefrontal, and then you got
the feet.
the pre-foot.
This is all reserved for foot stuff.
yeah,
Is
or
that
is
real?
it is I think it might be the part that is like connected actually to your feet. So it's like, you know how the
Oh,
brain sends
interesting.
like
Yeah,
signals back and forth. Apparently those are close to each other, and obviously if you get like any kind of cross neuronation, that's not the word, but you know what I mean.
that it should work.
That's why that's the case.
I don't know. Firstly, I don't know enough about the
Interesting.
brain to know if that's the case. But that doesn't seem like it would make sense to me because not all fetishes are close to the part of the brain that is sexual. Like if it's like I'm really into, I don't know, knife play.
Whoa.
The part of your brain that knows about knives isn't next to the sexual part, is it?
Might be.
It's not like but that would mean every part of the brain is next to the sexual part of the brain.
Or maybe it's more that the feet and the head are more connected. You know, they always say like feet and head, it's like the top and the bottom of your body.
Yeah.
Like you lose most heat through the head and the feet.
Yeah, maybe.
It's the thing which grounds you, and you're like basically an antennae.
Yeah, I hear it. That's
know what I
actually
mean?
interesting, yeah.
So I wonder.
I think
so. Ipso facto, people are horny for feet.
yeah.
There's nothing sexual about toes to me, though. I've never found that, like, oh my god, this is like, this is hot.
me neither. But for some reason, it
But
is a real thing.
I feel like often people have quite extreme views on feet. Either
It's
you
a bit
really-
Marmite.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
It's
oh,
a
I
bit
really,
Marmite.
really love feet. But I know some people are like, don't even take your socks off. I can't even see
Ugh.
toes.
Brother.
Because I'll crash out if I see toes.
Yeah, you're right though. That is true.
I-
It is like a all or nothing thing.
I've rarely met somebody who's just like indifferent about feet. How do you feel about toes?
I'm indifferent about feet.
Indifferent.
Yeah, I would.
Indifferent.
That
It
would be
doesn't
how
do
I would
anything for
describe
you.
it.
But it doesn't like not do something for you.
I think the way I look at it is, if you like someone a lot, it's like I like all of you. Do you know what I mean? Like there's not like parts of you where I'm like and parts of you where I'm like yay. Do you know what I mean? Like if you really like someone, it's like cool. I like you as a whole.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's true. It's kind of the same thing with icks. I don't think icks are real. I think you just don't like the person.
Yeah. They're jarring you. now.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's like, oh, you were attracted to them, and so this thing that they did was like quite cute, but now they're just really annoying, and so you think everything they do is an ick.
There's a girl who I saw on Instagram. I rarely do this, but I had to block her, even though I don't follow her. She doesn't follow me because her videos were coming up so much, and I was like, I can't deal with this. This Essex girl who's talking about icks, and she was like,
Is it Danny Babes?
Sounds
something?
like it.
Has she got like viral videos where she's like fishing with her hair?
Oh, maybe.
Because she's like,
I know who you're talking
I've seen
about.
her.
I don't know if it could be her.
She came
or
up on
not.
my Hinge.
Did she?
Yeah, verified account.
She's a little bit older, this woman. She's probably like 40.
Oh
it's-
no,
it's
we're not talking
her.
about the same person.
No,
then,
not
no,
her.
no.
Okay, yeah. But she was saying, she goes through and does these icks, and she does that fucking, that like, that little like, that action that
Yeah.
people do. Sorry, the mic's there. That doesn't sound good, guys.
It's
But she
probably
said-
best for that part.
She said the other day, biggest ick when a guy has unbranded boxers,
Yeah, mental.
What?
and I was like, what?
How is that an ick?
An ick? You
That-
get like plain boxers.
Yeah, because if you don't have some sort of designer on the
were like,
strap,
you
you're
just
not.
basically it's
you're not the
Calvin's
guy.
or nothing.
Yeah, like Boss. Even like every underwear company or every company that sells underwear has like something on the. Unless they're Uniqlo. Uniqlo is just plain.
Yeah, basics, bruv.
Yeah,
That's an ick.
that's all you need.
It's fine, Mayfly. Whenever you link this particular girl, just make sure you're wearing the Calvins.
So
bruv.
you had to
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
you had to block her on
I just
Insta.
couldn't. She was just annoying me. She was so opinionated about all these icks all the time. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
okay, guys.
So opinionated about all these icks.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't even. Have you ever had to use the hold it down and press like not interested in this content? That's when I had to like reset my Insta algorithm.
I've done that.
It was just.
Yeah, there's been times when my algorithm is all messed up.
It's just like there's so many types of video, and I'm like, I don't want any of this. So I was like, every video I'd be like, not interested. Don't show me this type of content. And then it just wouldn't work, so I had to reset the like algorithm.
Nice.
And then you get to like a normie Insta algorithm. Oh my god, it's even worse. It's even worse.
What do you mean? Why?
It's all same thing with TikTok. All of the videos are about how to go viral. It's like the meta conversation around going viral on these platforms.
Yeah.
So it's always like, I've reviewed 1,000 accounts, and here's the top 5 things you need to know. And stick around to the end of this video. Hit the save button. Comment. Make sure. And it's like 30 seconds of preamble for them to say you have to have a hook, and it has to be engaging. And all of the content is like that.
Isn't that interesting though? Doesn't that speak to the fact that so many more people are like making stuff now versus how it used to be before?
But I feel like so many more people are making content around how to make content, as opposed to just creating something.
Basically, people don't have a skill or a passion or just anything they're good at, essentially, like even an interest. So they're like, right, what do I do?
Yeah.
And they go on the internet to try and find out ways, and they go, what's my thing going to be? Okay, I'm going to be a coach for doing this. And that's what you mean about the meta thing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, when you start to see this, it means the bubble is bursting. It's the same with Amazon FBA. It's the same with any of these
What's
things.
FBA?
Like
Something
like drop shipping. So
affiliate-based
like as soon as people are making videos in their hordes in the thousands about how you know it's the bubbles burst, essentially.
Yeah, you've
Everyone's
missed the trick,
You've
yeah.
missed the trick. Like you're too late to the party, essentially.
It's kind of the same thing in like the startup space. If somebody's announced a raise for this type of company, you're basically late to the party because they've already gone through the thing of like ideating, starting this. Now they've announced it publicly, they're building X type of company. You're basically fucked if you try jump on the wagon now because they've had a year to do
Do you
it.
mean with like a rival company?
Yeah. It's like, for example, in the space I was at before, like AI lead generation. By the time that we announced that we were like building in this space, there was like 4 competitors, and then loads of other companies then started sprouting out doing the same thing, but only after there was this big announcement that all of these companies are competing in this area. It's the
Right.
same thing. Like once your content is how to help a musician go viral, it's so useless. And some of them are like, oh yeah, I've got like 500k monthly listeners, I've got all of these things. In my mind, I'm like, if you were really that successful as an artist, you wouldn't be making all of these videos on TikTok teaching other artists how to blow up. You would just be a musician doing that. That would be
You
your
can't
passion.
do teach.
Exactly.
And if you can't teach PE.
Yeah.
If you can't teach PE.
Yeah,
is
never
that
heard
the
that.
saying? No, that's pretty good.
Where's that come from?
I don't know, bro. But it's such a mockery to the PE
Mr.
teachers.
Martin say that.
I mean, that makes sense though. It makes sense from him. Wasn't he like tried to be a baller,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
couldn't,
He was
and
gonna
then
go
became
pro.
a PE
He was gonna go pro,
He's
but
a
he
very
fucking
nice guy.
he
you
broke
know.
his knee.
He's
or
a
whatever.
very nice guy. Tom said something outrageous to him once.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't say it on the pod.
Absolutely mental. I remember we were on the basketball
Was
tour.
it racially charged?
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly, he got in so much trouble, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll tell you about it after.
Okay. I think I can put two and two together.
We were gonna go on the basketball tour, and we were on the tour. We're all on this like coach, and this was when the DS was like popping off. So we're all playing like Mario Kart on DS, and we're all joined together, like everyone's like connected, like
Oh, like
playing.
LAN.
Yeah, like playing all at the same time. And someone said, "Who the hell is blah blah?" Like I don't want to say the name because I don't want to like dox this guy's name. That's such a dumb name, and it was Mr. Martin. He goes, "That's my son's name."
That's so peak.
It's so peak, and everyone's like, "Oh, allow it." Such a violation. We proper pranked him on, because okay, so I was
This
meant.
better not be like we proper pranked him. We were just really racist.
No, no, no,
It's
no,
such
Yeah,
a
we
great
made him
prank.
cry.
No, it was me. It was me. So I broke my arm like 3 weeks before we were gonna go on tour in Italy. So obviously I didn't go on the tour because I'm like, what's the point of me being there? I'm not gonna be able to play. I'm not gonna be able to carry my bag. So I was just like, fuck it.
This is the basketball tour.
Yeah. And then the next year we were going to Chicago. So I was like, yeah, sick. This is actually going to be lit. And it was April Fool's Day. So I just decided to pull up to like his office in the sports hall with a fake broken arm. And he fucking fully fell for it. He's like, "Oh, bro, how you're so unlucky. Like, how does this keep on happening to you? This, that, and the other." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll still come, but like, I'm gonna need extra care and attention, and I hope you're gonna be able. Can I like stay in the room with you? Because I'm worried, like all of this shit. Like,
I'm scared.
yeah. We proper went for it, and then we're like, you're an idiot. You got fooled, and then he April fooled us at 4 p.m. And I was like, nah, you're chat. The rule is
Yeah,
before
also,
midday.
you're just like, that's my thing, bro.
Yeah. Why are you copying me,
Is
bro?
that the rule?
just
Before
'cause-
midday?
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to do all the pranks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the joke's on you, apparently. That's what they say.
Really?
Yeah.
the joke's on you.
Yeah. You got to do it before 12, otherwise. the
I've
joke's
never
on
heard
you.
that before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that's the official one. So we were all basically
official.
basically
That's
the
the official
government
line. Yeah,
rules.
that's the government. If
That's
you
the
go onto
party
If you
line.
are
website,
going to be partaking in April Fool's Day this year, please refer to the rules.
please check the TFL website before pranking this evening.
See it, say it, sort it.
Yeah, exactly. So what he did to prank us was he said that one of the staff wasn't going to be able to come, and by law you need to have a certain number of adults per students. So one of you is going to have to not come on the trip, and we're not going to leave this room until one of you nominates yourself to not come. It was proper tense, and I was thinking,
Wow, he got you back.
Yeah,
That's
he-
amazing.
and
That's actually a really
you,
good
you
prank.
got like you guys got crying.
Yeah, and it was
shit.
all
Like,
my fault.
Please, bro, I want to go to Chicago so bad, bro.
I didn't get to go last year. I broke my arm. It's not going to be me, bro.
I've
not
already
gonna be me.
paid. I already paid.
Yeah, like one of the guys was like, "I'm the best player, bro. You think it's going to be me, bro? It's not going to be me."
Who said that?
I think it was Mo.
Probably Mo.
Yeah, Mo.
What a guy. I need to call that guy, man.
I remember when I went on the basketball trip to Chicago when I was in year 8, and I think we went with some people from the year above. It was so long ago, but obviously first time in the US, we're gassed. I'm like 5'2", 5'3" at 13. Even in that picture I sent, I'm like that age when I went,
That
Which I
picture is mental.
which I looked like an absolute
Like a
child.
little
Should we
Mbappe.
post it in the Discord?
Perhaps I'll post it. It's a very embarrassing photo.
You're like
of me.
Mbappe's younger brother.
I'm 14 in the picture. I genuinely look about 9 years old.
Yeah.
So imagine that kid in America playing basketball against like these American like high schools. We got,
Smoked. Of course you did.
but like not. It wasn't even like.
It wasn't funny.
It wasn't even competitive. It wasn't like fun. We walk into their like sports hall or whatever. It's massive. They've got like 8 basketball courts where we would have one at
Yeah.
school. And we walk in, they're doing their warm up. So we obviously get into our kit, we start warming up. And I look across, and I shit you not, the guy throws it off the backboard and dunks it. And I'm like,
He's supposed to be like 14.
we're playing them? And the guy's like, yeah. They're in grade 7 or whatever. So they're like, 13, 14 years old. I'm like, yeah, but that guy's got a full beard and he's 6'5", and I just watched him windmill dunk. Like, are you fucking kidding? And they're like, yeah, it'll be fun, it'll be a close competitive game. Within like 5 minutes, they were like,
You're
are we
like
gonna,
40
Are we
down.
going to continue to play this
Yeah,
game?
yeah, yeah,
Should we
yeah,
mix
yeah.
up the teams a little bit or whatever? We just got completely.
The funniest thing is those guys are probably just
Yeah, they're just average.
None of them are going to become pro.
Not even close.
But like, it's
They
just,
all work in construction now.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah, exactly.
it's
But
insane.
it's different. It's just different. It's like it would be the same if maybe not actually, but because Americans are becoming quite good at soccer. But imagine if a team came over from the US to play against UK like teams, football teams. I think they get smoked as well, probably.
Thing is with the US is the way they set up their school and like high school and college sports system is
mental.
totally different to how we do it here.
It's like so pro, isn't it?
It's all designed so that they can move
Yeah.
from high school into college, and then
Yeah.
if you're a college athlete, you're making like money.
They
They're
actually get
pumping
paid.
like tens of millions into it.
Yeah.
And then they're giving them fat contracts so that they come out.
Games are on the fucking TV.
Yeah, man. College football over there, like American football, is it's as big as like the Prem here, and they're watching.
It's not. Prem's bigger than the NFL.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, the NFL is only in. I mean, the way what I mean is the amount that those people focus on college football is like comparable to how we follow like the Prem here. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
their
yeah.
number one league. They don't even give a shit about the NFL. They just care about college, which is insane. I can't imagine watching. How old are they? 17, 18.
College is a university.
Do you
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
Do you remember that? It's annoying because I can't remember the exact stat. I'll get up the facts and put it in the Discord afterwards. But remember that it was like the Super Bowl final was viewed by I think 80 million people.
Yeah.
And then
Arsenal
some
City.
random Prem game, Arsenal City, was viewed by like 500 million
Yeah.
people.
Jesus.
Something like it was something crazy like that. Don't quote me on the facts, but
It's because the
and
US
wasn't-
don't realize how the only country that gives a shit about American football is the US.
yeah,
But, like,
totally.
actual real football
Yeah.
is global. Like you've got the whole of South America, you've got the whole of like
A billion
Europe.
people at least watch the World Cup final.
it's
At
insane.
least, probably closer to 2 or 3.
I think I was gonna say it's probably around 2.
And it's the same the whole thing around.
But do you know why that is though? It's because to play, first of all, football is an older sport, so it's ingrained in societies from a lot younger. To play a game of football, it's way easier. Like to just get better at like kicking a ball, you just need the ball. You can play on your own. You can't really do that with something like American football. It's not as accessible to like poor people, for example. Like these kids on the street of Sao Paulo or whatever, they just have one ball. There's 20 of them and they're all kicking ball.
Yeah.
You're not going to
That's-
set up like
it's
an
very-
American football game and everyone's got positions and
You
you
need
need
pads
the you
and
need
you
a
need-
space and
You're very right, 100%. It's like the simplicity of it, isn't it?
It's so American. Actually,
Yeah.
when you deep it, it's like
It was-
NFL, even NHL.
Yeah.
Like the closest one is the NBA.
Yeah.
Like that's the one where you need the least amount of stuff to get started.
Yeah.
Even like baseball, you need that. You need the field. You need to have the bases.
Well, you need
you
a
need
fucking
so
bat
many
and
people.
ball.
You need the bat
Right,
and ball.
but you can compare that again to all like cricket. It's exactly the same
that's fair.
with like that, and then it goes to a point I always make about rowing specifically, which is that the best rowers in the world are definitely not the actual best rowers in the world, if that makes sense. There is some random Donny who's in an estate in Croydon who is
Who would
better,
genetically be
yeah,
the best
exactly,
rower.
who is gonna smash everyone else. It's just that they've never been in a rowing boat. They've never had the. They've never been able to do
yeah,
it.
they don't have the access to the equipment or
Yeah.
the training, the nutrition, all the stuff they need to excel at.
yeah.
That's that weird
That's why
sport.
F1 is like
Hey, this is what I was gonna say.
impossible to break into.
It's like you're telling me if I want to be an F1 driver, then my family has to be balling, and they need to put me in go-karting since I was like 6.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
it's already too late if you're 12 and you want to get into F1, basically.
It's like what we spoke about earlier. It's like someone else is gonna do it. If you don't do it, someone else is gonna. There's someone who will have been there earlier, will have got up late. Like, do you know what I mean?
I think what I find interesting is I thought, you know, we've already seen the next like Lamine Yamal, like he's gonna be the next big baller, and he's 16. It's like too late if you're his age to try get into the sport because there's somebody who's literally your age who's a pro. I wonder what the next gen is gonna be. Like the youths who are like 4, 5 years old now, whose parents have literally since birth they've been like, right, we're gonna just engineer you into an athlete.
I love those videos of the baby in the cot and the baby can't even walk, but they've got him like rolling the ball with his foot. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
Project Mbappe.
getting tactile sensation of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
base of the foot with the ball.
Have you seen
Yeah,
the video
yeah,
of the guy who his kid has barely learned to walk? Like it's doing the toddler's doing the little waddle walk.
Yeah.
Where it's like completely off balance. Every step is like half a step or like too big of a step.
Yeah.
He rolls a ball out in front of him. This kid puts his fucking foot through it.
Yeah,
Like,
he's smoking it on the volley
top
as well.
Bins. And the dad, you just see in his eyes, he like throws the ball, he catches it clean like on a half volley, top bins, and the dad's like,
I'm gonna be rich.
I've got it. I'm
gonna be rich.
And then it shows like the progression over 3 years. This kid is he's got like one of these little goals with like tiny cutouts where it's like slot it perfectly, and he's just banging them in. Like that kid is.
He's gonna be a baller.
Yeah, that kid's. He's gonna join the MLS and play for some bullshit team, and that's it.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but still,
I was,
he's
I
gonna
was
make
gonna
peas.
say, like, I think in this day and age now, with everything, the kids who are now going to be being brought up by people our age, for example, so a generation who've grown up with the internet, i.e. us. Say if we have a child, we will have such a different view on how to raise that child and what we want to mold that child into versus what our parents did, because we've got so much stimulus everywhere and so much like really professional knowledge at our fingertips on how we can get this child to become exactly what we want it to.
You have all of the
Even like
information you need.
genetic engineering shit like that, like not like fucking
CRISPR and them lot.
Yeah.
I mean like giving him the right nutrients from birth or like a cognition pill or some shit. Like
Yeah.
I think
Just start injecting him with anabolics from day one.
Honestly,
Thank you. You
but-
took the words out of my mouth.
I mean, isn't that what they did with Messi?
They gave
Yeah,
him
yeah.
growth hormone,
Yeah.
but he was small.
I was small.
Yeah, but he had
Yeah,
a
but
problem. I think.
I had a problem.
They needed him to play football for Argentina and Barcelona.
What?
They didn't care about you.
Yeah, that's peak. I could have been Messi.
You could have gone pro if you actually tried.
If it wasn't for my knee injury. But
I could have gone pro if I just wasn't a little bitch.
Yeah, is that a
basically.
magpie?
yeah,
Salute the magpie, bruv.
But yeah, it makes me think that when we are older, the kids coming up, we're gonna have a real weird blend of, like, as we said before, the Gen Z who just can't
Yeah, we all
socialize, who can't like even look at us or anything, but then also these like superhumans.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be, you've raised your kid and you kind of don't give a shit. They become like a full iPad baby, or you're gonna have the exact opposite, like Ubermensch. Like this kid's never had a grain of sugar in his life.
Yeah.
He's just been brought up on bone broth.
Yeah, bone
and, like,
broth.
just pure chicken breast, and he's
Matcha.
an animal, just like
Fucking
locked
just
in.
eating offal, raw offal is all he
Exactly.
gets to eat.
This guy's got a
He's just
Whoop
like,
age 4, and it's like your sleep is a
what
bit
are you
shit.
up to, Graham?
Just eating liver.
Yeah,
I'm just getting my macros in for
Yeah,
the day.
exactly.
Just got to hit my protein
Well,
target.
it's like I told you about that guy we spoke about on a pod before. There's like a 15-year-old or 14-year-old kid who's like, right, I'm up at 6 a.m. and he's got a cutting board, and he's like, I've got my grass-fed beef, I've got my unpasteurized cheese there, I've got my blueberries, my
I've got my
kiwi,
raw honey.
It's like, bro, just go and watch SpongeBob.
Yeah, be a child.
Chill.
Exist as a little child.
Well, I mean,
I guess
I
it's
guess
like-
it depends what you want, though.
It's
'cause-
going back to how we were before, like, technology, before you could just like exist and get to age 10 without worry.
Yeah.
It was like, right, you can walk, all right, carry this to that village there because they need these like grains or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it's like back to not being a kid again. We've
Yeah.
got all of this.
That's what it
technology
is.
And like access to info, and it's like, well,
Because I think on that point, it's like we're saying, oh, let the kids be kids and let them enjoy themselves, and that's fair and
let
that's
them
true,
eat cake.
and I agree. But
What's
then
that from?
I have no
What's
idea.
that from? Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake is a Marie Antoinette quote.
Yeah, there you go.
But then the only reason I know that is from Peep Show. Then Mark says, but it's not actually confirmed if she ever said that. It might be a mistranslation.
Okay, nice one, Mark. Such a good Mark bar.
What I was gonna say is, like, for example, with these kids where they're like proper locked in, and you're like, oh, just allow them to be themselves. Then you wouldn't have people like Lamine Yamal, or you wouldn't have, for example, like Tiger Woods, who was basically from day one, from a very young age, was like, you're gonna be good at this thing.
Yeah.
So it's like someone has to do that, because we have these like
Yeah.
super special.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's dad, like
But
awful
are
human.
Have either of those we gave 2 examples there: Tiger Woods, Michael Jackson. Are they living, or did they live good lives? Like, would you say they were like complete?
To be honest,
externally it's quite.
No,
it doesn't.
No,
it's
they
easy to
definitely
say.
they definitely weren't. But
it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Exactly, it's irrelevant. The ends justify the means, I guess.
You have these outliers. Like when they say what's good for the goose is good for the gander, that does apply on the whole, but that applies to like 95% of people, 98% of people. But there are these like outliers, which is what makes life like nuts. Like when we see like man like Max Dowman come out, he's not fucking. He was locked in from young.
Yeah.
That's the reason why it's like
He's got a mentality thing that the kids have now as well. They're not phased by shit.
Yeah.
They're just like, the reason that it's so weird and alien to a lot of these older footballers like Michael Richards looking like, how is he doing this? Is because they're just in a different age. Like they've been brought up in a different way.
Yeah.
They're just, everyone's grown up a lot younger now because
Yeah,
we've all got access to the exact same, like, this is what it is to be a human being. This is what it is to live in London, for example. They're just emulating what all the people they follow are doing.
Yeah.
So you grow up quicker. Max Dowman's music taste is like really like he's dialed in on a lot of like drill stuff
Yeah.
and random little bits. It's like, why does he know? Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't have been like that back in the day.
It's because he's forced to grow up if he wants to compete, because now essentially the barrier to entry is so much higher than it was, and so if you actually want to break in, you need to be unbelievably talented and you need to put in the work. And if you've been doing that since you were 5 years old, you don't really know any other life.
Lamine Yamal as
like
well.
His
same
external
thing.
life, like looking at these like teenagers who are super successful, from the outside looking in, you're like, yeah, this looks sick. Like scoring your debut goal at the Emirates, like running the length of the pitch, being a Prem champion, whatever. But the actual work he's had to put in, like he's not lived a normal childhood. He doesn't go out with his boys. He's not hitting Reading Festival this summer after getting his GCSE results. Like he's not doing any of that shit. Not like we did, where it's like, cool, get our GCSE results, go be a degenerate in a field. He's never done that, and he never will.
That was so messy. 16.
Yeah, but if someone's if,
Yeah,
if,
that's
if
what I mean,
someone said to
16.
you at that age, it's like, cool, give up this stuff, and you're gonna earn, like, you're gonna sign a contract in 6 months' time, which makes you a millionaire. Like that's what we're talking about.
But but this is the thing. It's never like, cool, here's a trade you can make in your life now, 6 months of your life, and then a mill at the end of it.
That's
But
what
it's not
it
though,
is.
because that deal is on the table only after working for 10 years from age 6 to 16. Then maybe that opportunity is presented to you, and maybe you can capitalize on it. So it's like putting.
Yeah, but what
exposing
6-year-old
surface-
is going to Reading Festival? It's the point I'm trying to make is that you get to that.
I've seen 6-year-olds already.
I've seen. There was a bar in Portugal where we were all in there just like drinking, partying, whatever, and there's a literal just 5-year-old just walking around like having fun. They don't give a fuck out
Well,
there.
I've been at a club where there was a toddler with the ear things on, being carried around by his dad.
Yeah, love
Just
that.
in the club. I'm
Just
like,
don't bring him to the club.
why? You don't need to know that badly.
The dad's getting his fucking party in, bruv. Mrs. is gone for the night. She's at a spa. He's like, look, I'm hitting the strip. I'm bringing
Look,
little.
he says
I'm
to
bringing
her, like, I'm
Junior.
looking after him at
Yeah,
home.
yeah, he's
We're
enjoying
getting an early
himself.
night. It's like, why is it? Why?
Am I the arsehole if I've told my husband to stop taking the kid clubbing?
And the questions are like, is he wearing ear defenders?
Yeah, I mean he's got those little loop earplugs in.
Yeah.
That's probably fine.
fine,
Man. He's
fuck it,
alright.
he'll be alright.
He's been exposed to people doing ket, but other than that, it's like, that's probably okay.
What I was saying was though is that the 6-year-old doesn't have to make the decision of, do I go clubbing and drinking or do I focus on football?
Mm-hmm.
You focus because you're told what to do by your parent, essentially.
Yeah.
And then when you become like somewhat sentient, like 12, 13, 14, 15, that's when it's like, I now have to make the decision to do this or not. You can start pushing back against your parents' will and be like, actually, you know what, I don't want to go to training today. But that's when the conversation is like, you know what, if you do graft now for another few years, you might actually get to the point where you do have that £1 million contract. Or in other ways, it's like, okay, you're 16, you're locking in on your GCSEs. It's like, you could fuck around and just smoke weed and not study and not revise, but this is the only opportunity you have to then get access to higher education, which
Yeah.
could give you a job that pays money. It's the same conversation, just on slightly different levels. So decisions have to be made.
I guess.
Yeah, you can't do it all. You need to choose.
Yeah,
basically.
but I guess part of it is the natural track or the normal track that people find themselves on is regular education, go into higher education, go to uni, get an apprenticeship, whatever, get a job. That's like the baseline, and the majority of your time is spent on your education from ages 11 to 18. Like that's the vast majority of your waking hours is going to school or studying. Whereas if you're not on a typical path, like you're becoming a professional athlete, you're becoming a footballer, most of your time isn't school. Most of your time is training, and then you're fitting in the typical normal life around that. So it has to be a conscious choice from early before you can be put on that path by your parents, and then you then have to make the choice after the fact. But it's still working something that's atypical into a typical life like routine.
No.
He's not going to school like a normal kid.
Yeah, obviously not, but
He's
that's
not
the
doing
point.
his revision sessions at like a normal person, is he?
But that's the point I'm trying to
He's
make.
not building regular friendships.
It's like,
Yeah, he's friends with Declan Rice.
yeah,
That's
like
pretty
the
sick. That's pretty
Yeah,
fucking
but it's
cool.
not natural.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's like he's not like doing kid things and like out
Exactly,
and
and
about.
I guess in 10,
Like
20
meeting
years time,
girls his age. He's probably meeting like fucking like 30-year-olds who
Yeah,
are trying
exactly.
to move to him and stuff.
they're trying to get in on the ground floor while he's
Exactly.
16 and like groom him.
Exactly.
Which is fucked.
astaghfirullah, bruv.
I think the point I'm trying to make is it's
for Allah, bro.
Yeah, it's mental.
it's not a regular life to live. And using the example of like Tiger Woods, he's clearly like a troubled person. He has like vices that he can't get rid of, and he's always in the news for one thing or the other. And he got the DUI the other day and cheating on his wife and crashing his
The
car.
other day,
Yeah, like not even like
was it again? It's happened.
there was the one where it was
So he crashed.
pretty recently. He gets pulled over. There's a body cam footage of him like
He's mashed
pretending to call the president, or he's like on the phone. He's like, I'm just gonna call Trump real quick, or like I'm gonna something like that. He makes a comment about like calling the president,
That's
having
so
spoken to the
jokes.
president, and he's clearly fucked. And then all of the comments are like, "This is what peak male performance looks like. This is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guy
yeah.
who won like however many masters or what."
His son is killing it now as well.
What's his name? Kai Woods.
I imagine.
Tiger Woods.
Kai,
But again, this is the thing. I keep on coming back to this point.
sorry, you've got one drop of sweat on your forehead, and it's like really.
No, I'm joking. I'll wipe it myself.
Thank you.
You need to have people like this to be at the top. Normal people don't make it to the top. So it's like all of these guys who make it to the top end up losing their shit because it's not a normal way of interacting with the world. Like it's not normal to have this much money, this much attention, this much like clout, and walking out into the street and people are like screaming at you. Like whether you believe in conspiracies that these super famous people get like mind controlled and co-opted to so that they don't stray from the programming, or it's just they literally go insane from the fame. It's just one of those things happen. It's like Van Gogh, bruv.
Yeah.
The guy fucking cuts his ear off and posts it to his ting.
I think that's all bullshit.
She didn't even rate him.
I think that's all bullshit.
What do you mean it's all bullshit?
I don't think Van Gogh actually did that.
Why would you not? Where with no smoke without fire? What you're just saying? Like
I think it's
there
just
are more
bullshit.
ridiculous things that have happened.
I
for
think
you
that
to-
one. I think that one is just a bullshit.
It wasn't his full ear though, it was just the tip of his ear.
I think we've just heard this when we were younger.
And he was nuts. He was crazy.
Was he just misunderstood? Was he just like a regular guy, and then like
You know
he happened
didn't-
to like cut his ear one time, and all of a sudden everybody thinks he's sending his ear off to this girl, and
But you know
it's like
he
very
he-
misunderstood.
if you had to send one part of your body to your missus or like to a girl that you're moving to, you probably would take the tip of your ear, right? What else could you send?
why would I have to? Is my question. I think
Like
he's
a
been
bit a bit off the weenus over here.
I think he's been misunderstood. I think that's like a lost in translation.
toe.
Like Chinese whispers. Is that offensive? By the way, Chinese whispers.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that
That's how you say it.
is
Yeah,
that
just- I think it's just one of those stories where it was like, oh, did you hear about Vincent? Yeah, he's just having a bit of,
But
having trouble with the missus.
You know
And then,
about what happened in his life though. Like he never ever made any money. From
yeah,
his
he
art.
was just tapped.
Yeah.
and just good at art.
Yeah,
and then
so
lost his
that would
mind.
get pretty frustrating.
and none of his things rated him.
Yeah.
On top of it.
I just think
Yeah, exactly.
he was like fawning over this woman. He's down the pub with his boys. They're like, how's it going with the bird? He's like, not so well.
Not
and
great.
One of his boys is like, let me tell you a fucking foolproof method. Just slice your ear off, brother. And he's like, should I? It sounds a bit,
I don't know.
it sounds a bit keen. I don't want it to think I'm mental. And he's like, trust me. She's gonna love this. he does it, and then he's like
Nothing more romantic.
A week later, like bandaged up in the pub, and he's like, "So how did it go?" And he's like,
A
"No,
week
no
later,
reply."
no reply, and he's like, "Do you think I should double ear her?"
Yeah.
The other one.
So I posted it to the wrong address. She actually moved house, so like somebody's just getting a random ear.
Yeah,
It's
she
like,
blocked
fuck.
me.
Yeah, that's so stressed.
Yeah, getting blocked back in the day is just the postman, just like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not, let me tell you, I'm doing you a favor. I'm not delivering another ear.
There's blood coming out of this letter.
Mate, just I tried to give her the ear. She's not having it. I
She's
think just
not
move on.
interested,
He's like,
bro.
what if I do another ear, a second ear, and a toe? Would you rather receive
Well,
an
you
ear
know
or
what?
a
It's
nose?
come full circle now. Back to the foot fetish.
There you go, back to the toes. Would you rather receive an ear or a toe in the mail?
Neither, please.
But if you had to pick, human ear or human toe?
This is such a
I
mad
think human
question.
toe I'd rather receive. Human ear seems too intimate.
The whole ear?
Yeah.
The ear, the whole ear, and nothing but the ear.
The toe, I'd rather receive it.
What toe are we talking about?
Big toe. That's
The-
how you know they mean fucking
So we're
business.
starting and
toe.
ending
Yeah.
the pod talking about
toe
feet.
talk. Toe talk.
Toe
Yeah,
talk.
toe talk with
and
Phantom
on,
U.
on toe talk.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Toe-
I'm gonna blur my toes this entire episode. No
Toe
toes.
Yeah,
split.
guys, if you want the uncensored full toe action, you
Yeah,
need
that's
to
on
Join the
Patreon.
Patreon, yeah. Toe Tuesdays.